Well, I caught my first Coachwhip. I saw it, it got away, and then I stepped on it accidentally when it came back, but not too hard near the tail. And now I caught him. I've been trying to catch one of these snakes forever. He's probably gonna, whoa, he's probably gonna bite me. Oh boy. They're very defensive, like a racer. Super cool looking snake. Black head, and more of their body will become black as they get older. But he's tan up here. These guys are also the fastest snake in North America. And they are, oh boy, they are one of the longest snakes in North America too. They get around 7 feet long. Go bite my glove if you want, not my hand. Ow! And that didn't actually hurt. He bit me, but not a super strong bite force. I'd like him to calm down. They do actually play dead if they can't get away. So I hope he'll do that, but he's pretty agitated right now. But I'm really happy to finally catch a Coachwhip, one of my favorite snakes. Second snake of the day, found about 10 minutes after that Coachwhip, is a baby black racer. So I showed off a juvenile in my last video. This is actually a baby. They got a lot of red coloration on them, making them look very similar to a pygmy rattlesnake. But they're still feisty. He already bit me. Didn't break skin, but I think he got a tooth stuck in my finger. But super cool looking snake. When they get bigger, they're gonna get all black. But right now, they're actually really colorful. So, second snake of the day, baby black racer. I'm testing out my new TG6 camera from Olympus on this baby racer. It's not usually used for herping, but it does actually work really well. So this is crazy. I was flipping logs in this water for salamanders, and I found one, but it wasn't the species I was thinking I would get. This, if I'm not mistaken, is a little baby two-toed Amphiuma. These things can get several feet long. They're absolutely enormous salamanders. It'll be really hard to see it, but they have really tiny little arms and tiny little back legs with 2 toes on them. So super cool looking salamander, highly aquatic. I don't want to hold him out here for too long because he needs to be in the water, but I'm going to try to get some footage with my other camera so you guys can see him better. Alright, I'm gonna go let this salamander go. He's more like a fish than a traditional salamander. He needs to be in water or he'll dry out. Alright, come on, guy. I don't want you to die because of me. There you go. Super cool. So I thought this little frog was actually a Cuban tree frog. It's a pinewoods tree frog, and I can tell because of those yellow spots on its leg. And there's a baby eastern spadefoot. Now that I have this new camera, I can get super up close to this incredibly tiny frog. You can even see him breathing. Very cool. I'm out of breath catching this fence lizard on this tree, and I finally caught an adult male. So let's go take a look. Oh boy, at his beautiful belly and neck. Look at that blue coloration and the black. Super cool. Male fence lizards have this coloration to impress females, so they'll do an interesting push-up display where they can reveal their throat and their belly scales. And the most beautiful males get to mate with the female. I just found a Cuban tree frog. Look at those big eyes. Easy way to identify them is by their really bumpy skin. Here's a little tiny southern toad. And right there in the middle, that oval shape is his parotoid gland, which contains a mild toxin that can deter many predators. I think this is a black widow spider. I've never seen those white markings on the abdomen before. Super cool looking spider. That's why they call it a black widow. A red hourglass. Right there. Super cool. Well, I just found a scorpion. I didn't even know that we had scorpions in Florida. Not sure what species it is. I'll have to identify it later. I don't want to risk injuring myself, but let's just see. That is my thumb in a glove right next to it. Just to give you an idea, this thing is incredibly small, only an inch long. But super cool. Never seen a scorpion in Florida before. Well, this is a little morbid, but I found a gopher tortoise shell. So it must have died some time ago. Now what's cool here is that this thing is actually a scale. And underneath tortoise and turtle scales is this. That's actually the bone, because their shell is part of their body. So if I flip it like this, I don't know how well we can see inside, but yeah, you can see the spinal cord right there. And then it has ribs that attach up across the sides. So that kind of sucks, but interesting turtle anatomy. It looks really similar to a cockroach. But these are highly camouflaged mantises. With this camera, you can get a super cool look at those pincers. Those are very sharp.